It's Christmas Crochet Bingo, day number 6. If you are already in the know, you can skip ahead. If you're new around here and you're not quite sure what's going on, there will be links down in the description to explain that. Basically, we're playing bingo, crochet bingo, every day in the lead up to Christmas until we hit bingo on our Christmas Crochet Bingo card. Did I say crochet and Christmas and bingo a lot in those few sentences? Because it sure felt like I did. So now that we're all up to speed, I'm going to head on over to my spinning wheel. I'm going to spin for our 6th prompt. Let's see what we're going to crochet ourselves today. A snowflake. That's one of those things that's always seemed weird to me. The problem with living in the southern hemisphere is all our holidays are kind of reversed from what everyone in the northern hemisphere is experiencing. So for example, Halloween, that's all about the fall theme. But here in Australia, it's always spring during Halloween. Doesn't quite have the same vibes. Easter is another example. That's generally considered a spring celebration. It's autumn here when that happens for us. Christmas is the big one. So much about Christmas revolves around winter and snow and ice. And here it can be up to like 40 degrees on Christmas Day. So you're sitting there listening to songs about dashing through the snow or a white Christmas, and you're laid out in the pool, or you're quickly hurrying across the concrete because you don't want your thongs to melt onto the asphalt. But enough rambling from me for now. I need to crochet myself a snowflake or some snowflakes. I'm not quite sure where this project is headed at the moment. But before I can even worry about that, I really need to look up a snowflake pattern. I have never crocheted a snowflake before. The closest thing to a snowflake that I would have made is probably a spider web. And I'm not even really sure where to start with it. So I think the quickest thing to do is look up a tutorial on YouTube or Pinterest. And because I'm not making my own pattern in this video, well, not at this stage anyway, any patterns that I do use will be linked down in the description. So you can head on over there and check those out if you're interested. Crochet snowflake pattern. All right, let's see what YouTube has to offer. I watched a couple of tutorials on YouTube. Did I also get distracted watching some other content? Possibly, but you will never know. Anyway, I've settled on one tutorial in particular. If you're interested, it is the quick crochet snowflake tutorial by Happy Berry Crochet. I will link it in the description. Before I even attempt to make a project, I want to crochet a practice snowflake. As I said before, I've never crocheted a snowflake before, and I just want to make sure I can actually do it properly, get myself a little bit of practice before I do the final run. Well, there's my practice snowflake. And if anyone's looking for a crochet snowflake pattern, I would highly recommend this one. It was super simple. It worked up really quickly. So it definitely gets a thumbs up from me. And if you want to check it out, again, the link will be in the description. So now that I've done my practice snowflake, I can crochet myself my actual project. I had 2 ideas for this as I was crocheting my practice snowflake. The first one I'm probably not going to do because the idea was just a garland of snowflakes, but I did want to do that with and I don't really want to be doing the same thing twice. I haven't crocheted the present garland yet because I haven't had a chance, but that's what I want to do at some point. Instead, I'm going to do something else. I'm not going to tell you what it is just now, but I will tell you that I do need to crochet 2 snowflakes for it, and I'm going to need to make them significantly smaller than this. I'll attempt to crochet them with either my 2.5 or my 2mm hook, but even they might prove to be too big. And if that's the case, I'll jump down to my even smaller hooks here. We might even have to go with some embroidery thread, but I'll see how this stuff crochets up first. What should I go with, the 2.5 or the 2? I'll start with a 2. I'll try that. Even using the 2mm hook, these are a little bit bigger than I was picturing, but for the project that I'm going to be making, I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. And to be completely honest with you guys, I don't think my hands could handle using the really small hooks at the moment. They're a little bit sore, and as I said, I think it was in yesterday's video, I am managing that and I don't want to overdo things and risk something worse happening. So I'll just stick with this size for now. Hopefully when I get to the reveal portion of this project, you will realize what I mean about the size. Doesn't matter too much when it comes to my snowflakes. What I will need to do though is crochet myself a second one before I can start putting this together. So let's get you back up here. I have the 2 snowflakes that I need, but before I can proceed with this project, I will need to block them. So for that, I'm going to go over there. I'll bring you guys with me and we can do that. My snowflakes are drying over there and I'm going to leave those to set for about 24 hours probably. So unfortunately that means I can't finish this project today, but I will be bringing you guys back in the next day or two to finish it off. Before I go, however, I want to cross off snowflake on my bingo card because knowing me, I'll probably forget to do it next time, so I may as well get it out of the way now. Let's cross snowflake off there and ooh, we're finally actually close to getting crochet bingo. We need ornament on the horizontal there and we will have it, but I'll worry about that when I finish this snowflake project. It's been a couple of days now. My snowflakes, they are all set, ready to go. I've just got to grab them. And then I'm also going to grab out the extra bit I need to turn this project into the thing I want it to be. Yes, that is vague, but you will see what I mean in a second. Here are my snowflakes. I haven't looked at them in about 2 days and they are bigger than I remember. I think I said earlier that that wasn't a big deal and it's not really. It just took me a little bit off guard when I took them off my blocking mat. I didn't expect them to be quite that big. But now that I have those, I will bring you guys over here so you can see the next stage in my plan. That was so lucky. This is my sister's phone. She trusts me with it. Oh man. Nobody tell her. Nobody tell her what just almost happened. Okay, we're all good to go. I have my snowflakes, but the second thing I've grabbed out are these. Some little earring attachments. I've only ever used these once. It was in my 5-minute craft yarn hack video, which I made a couple of months ago. And ever since then, in the back of my mind, I've been thinking, you know, I've got to try making crochet earrings again. And I thought snowflakes might make a cute pair of earrings. The one issue I have is that I am allergic to whatever coating is on this. It always makes me break out in a rash if I wear it. But in that yarn hacks video I mentioned, someone left a comment saying, try coating the earring part in clear nail polish, which is what I'm going to do. Because I know I'm not allergic to clear nail polish, so I might give this a good 3 or 4 coats, wear the snowflake earrings for a little while and see if that makes a difference. But before I worry about that, I need to assemble these earrings. Maybe I should have crocheted the snowflakes directly like into the earring. Can you do that? As I said, I've only done this once before and that was with a pretty shitty pair of yarn earrings, if I'm to be honest. I don't know what the right call is here. Sewing the snowflakes to the earrings after the fact, or if I should have just crocheted them directly into the little hole there. If you've had any experience making your own earrings with crochet or, other yarn crafts, let me know what you do and what works for you. Because as I said, this is something I want to try in the future. I really want to make myself a cute pair of little like dinosaur earrings. I'd really like that. But let's try this. Because I want to make it nice and secure, obviously. I don't want my snowflake to fall off when I'm wearing these. Bugger. I put that on the wrong way. Good job, Lee. Good job. That seems pretty secure. I worked through it twice. Now I'll just weave my end in. And I can always add a little dab of glue if I think I need it. Just for that little bit of additional security. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'll just stick the earring on the second one. And now for the test. Well, it's a partial test. I can't put them in my ears at the moment. I'm just going to stick them in my already existing earrings. But what do we think? Definitely a bit big. This pattern worked up so quick that I imagine it'd be very easy to whip up another couple just in a much smaller size using my like 1.5mm hook and some embroidery thread. That's not going to be a priority. I want to get my other challenges done first. But, hopefully I can get around to it because I think a little snowflake would look really cute. I'm probably going to have to put a counter for how many times I accidentally knock these earrings out of place. And now I just need to grab out technically it's my sister's clear nail polish to give the earrings a coating because I do want to see if that works. And if it does, I'll report back to you guys in one of the later videos. Because if you suffer the same, you got a similar or the same allergy, that might be something that can help you out too. So I'll let you know how that works out. And now that's taken care of, it means we are done for today. If you're playing along with Crochet Bingo, let me know down in the comments what you will make for the snowflake prompt. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Share it if you think it's worth sharing. And I will see you all tomorrow for our next day of Christmas Crochet Bingo. What do you think tomorrow's prompt is going to be? And I'd just like to say a final thank you to all of my patrons for your amazing support.